The ending of Secrets We Keep is heavy and unsettling, pulling back every layer to reveal the dark truth behind Ruby's death. It's not just about a tragedy, it's about complicity, privilege, and the lies families tell themselves to survive. Cicely starts off as a mom trying to manage her home, her marriage to Mike, and their two kids, Vigo and Vera. They have a live-in Filipino au pair, Angel, who's kind and dependable. Next door are Mike's boss, Rasmus, and his wife, Katarina, who have a son, Oscar, and their own au pair, Ruby. Everything looks picture perfect until Ruby is found dead and pregnant. Things unravel fast after Vigo confesses to Cicely that Oscar had shared a video of Ruby, one that showed her naked, and another, far worse, where he abused her. It wasn't just some teen prank like Kat later tries to claim. Vigo had been threatened to stay quiet. That's when Cicely realizes something terrible happened, and that Ruby was in deep pain while living right under their noses. Cicely gets the police involved. Aisha, the officer handling the case, wants to build a case against Oscar, but the evidence is thin. The nanny cam video Vigo saw, gone, deleted. Cicely reports Oscar anyway, but Kat loses it, claiming it's all overblown and just boys being boys. It's clear that Kat is more worried about protecting her son's image than acknowledging the pain he caused. Despite a search, no video is found, but a DNA test shows that Ruby's unborn child is closely related to Rasmus, maybe his son Oscar. Angel is devastated when Cicely tells her the truth. Ruby didn't just die, she died because of what Oscar did to her. That realization breaks Cicely. Oscar shows up at Cicely's home, confused and defensive. He doesn't understand what he did wrong, saying Ruby must have liked him because she was paid to be there. That twisted thinking says it all. Rasmus tries to protect Oscar, asking Mike what they can do legally. Mike tells him Oscar can't be charged since he is under 15, but the Youth Crime Board could assign community service. Still, Rasmus wants to spin it. If Ruby was older and slept with a minor, she could be seen as the criminal. That shows you the lengths these parents will go to protect their son. Aisha isn't buying it. She doesn't believe Ruby killed herself, especially since Ruby was so religious she refused an abortion. To her, Ruby was silenced by a powerful family, and now they're trying to flip the story. Things get tense between Cicely and Mike. He's more focused on avoiding legal battles, probably because Rasmus is his top client. Cicely accuses him of not standing up for what's right. The cracks in their marriage grow. Then Cicely makes a hard decision. She lets Angel go. She says it's to keep healthy boundaries with Vigo, but it hurts. Angel, who did nothing wrong, ends up paying the price for Oscar's actions. Cicely means well, but this move shows how privilege can blind even the well-intentioned. Angel leaves hurt and angry, and Cicely is left in tears. Later, Cicely finds out Oscar is going to boarding school. The Hoffmans are pretending things will just go away. Aisha asks Cicely to let Vigo testify, but she refuses. There is no video, and she doesn't want her son caught in the middle. It's a tough call. Then Oscar tells Cicely something she didn't expect. His mom argued with Ruby the night before she died. Cicely confronts Kat, who finally admits she talked to Ruby, but brushes off the question about the abuse. When Cicely presses on how Ruby died, Kat doesn't deny anything. She throws it back at Cicely with this chilling line about how women do the invisible work men never notice. In that moment, Cicely gets it. Kat killed Ruby. Whether it was a direct act or just letting it happen, she played a role in covering up or causing Ruby's death. And the show ends with Cicely staring out at the ocean, shaken and haunted by what she now knows. Secrets We Keep doesn't offer justice or closure. Instead, it shows how people in power protect their own, how the truth can get buried, and how women like Ruby are forgotten unless someone fights for them. Cicely finally sees the truth, but by then it's too late. That's what makes this ending so haunting. Ruby never got justice. Cicely may know what happened, but she has to live with the guilt of not seeing it sooner, and the horror of knowing her neighbors would rather protect a predator than admit what he did. The secrets they keep, they're the kind that ruin lives.